we've got the DeLonghi flat panel digital ceramic tower heater. It's a lot in the graphic, but I tell you what this guy will do for you is keep you so toasty warm during the coldest weather of the winter, which is coming up very soon. In fact, I just realized that my home state, Bismarck, our state capital, is gonna be 32 degrees. 32 degrees in Bismarck. Denver's 32 degrees. These are really low temperatures because it's only November 9th.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen. And I think a lot of us have, you know, homes that each room is kind of different. Like I have one room that's really warm, one room that's freezing all the time. So having your very own heater is a wonderful thing. And this isn't like one of those coil heaters that looks scary, because they are. This is ceramic, and we're gonna talk about how this complete whole room heater that gives you comfort, and it gives you the oscillation, which is great because it helps kind of spread the love when it comes to the warm temperatures. My friend and guest Julie Trester is joining us. She's already got the heat gun going.
I have my heat gun right here.
How nice and toasty are you?
Yes, okay, so we're in the 200s, 250, let's see. Look at this, the power,
degrees?
You can see the power right there, 250. It was up to 200, I'm sorry, 300 earlier. So this is 1,500 watts of power. That's the most powerful that they make in the retail marketplace.
For the consumer.
For the consumer, exactly. One that you can plug into a standard outlet. In fact, they sell heaters that are $300 and $400, and it's also 1,500 watts of power. So this is DeLonghi's #1 selling heater. People like it because it's a slimmer design. It stands up on its own. It oscillates, so that means that it heats the room evenly. You mentioned the ceramic technology.
Yes.
What that means is that it heats the room faster than any other technology. So when you turn it off, it can heat up the room in about 5 minutes. So I want you to see the power of this, 1,500 watts. Again, that's the most powerful heater that is available in the retail marketplace. You can see how it just lets that heat out, and because it oscillates, it heats the room evenly. And again, this is DeLonghi's #1 selling heater, and it's not a little small little desk heater. It's not a little space heater. This is a full room heater. It's a full size, full powered heater.
And it weighs a whopping 7 pounds.
Oh, and yeah.
So it really, it's light, it's easy to work with, and you can move it from room to room if you'd like. And the fact that it oscillates for you, it does come with a remote control, which makes it really nice.
Yep.
Nice. My brother lives in Minneapolis, and I think it's gonna be 48 degrees there tonight, or 46 degrees. I mean, it's really getting nippy. And I love the fact that our pricing, on the fact that this is the #1 bestseller from DeLonghi, and they brought portable air conditioners and heaters to the country, so we appreciate that. But the fact it's their full upright 1,500 watts at $74.95 at HSN. Normally this is a $100 heater. First airing of the season as we speak. So you've got first dibs on it. It's item number 431913. It really is something that I know you're gonna appreciate having, because to me there's nothing worse than being cold.
Oh no,
it doesn't happen that much because I'm kind of that point in my life, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But come the cold weather months, I mean.
And maybe, you know, we live in an older house, it's not properly insulated. So we have to have a portable heater in every single room with our heat on, and we live in Florida. It's if it's 50 degrees out, our house feels like it's 30 degrees. So it's great to be able to have these. It is portable, so you can move them from room to room. It comes with the remote control right here. In fact, all of the controls on here are the same exact one that's on the main heater over here. So it has your adjustable thermostat right here. I love too that it goes all the way up to 90 degrees.
Nice.
I love that because I'm always the cold person in my house. There's always one in a family. A couple other things, I'll go through each one of them. Again, it has the remote control. You can set your thermostat. You can set it to go up or down manually or with the remote control, so you're in charge of that. It has a high, medium, and low. Notice how it is whisper quiet, and even though we had it at 200 or 300 degrees, it's cool to the touch. So it's safe to have. If you have young kids or if you have animals in the house and you put this on the floor, it is completely safe.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's totally cool to the touch.
It really is.
And then, so on your mode right here, I mentioned that it has a high, medium, and low, so you can control the fan speed. It also has, we'll go into a little bit, it has an antifreeze mode, which is really cool. You can save your pipes. We'll go into that in a little bit. But it has an Eco Plus mode, so that's a great way to save money. It saves energy, and all you have to do is push the button or set the button on the remote control. Now, this is huge right here. If you want to save money, I know we're only in the beginning of the winter season, but to save money, money on your heating bills right here, use your timer. It has a 24-hour timer, so you can set it to turn on or off with that timer. So, you know, in the morning you wake up and it's freezing cold and you don't want to get out of bed.
Isn't that the best idea
Yes,
ever?
so you can set this to turn on at maybe 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and it's ceramic technology.
Love that idea.
So it heats that room up quicker than any other technology.
And think about how much money you could save on that heating bill.
Yes.
Because heating is as expensive for most people up north as cooling is for those of us that live in the hot temperatures of Florida, and you know, it is crazy how much money, I think, especially knowing you're just paying $24.98 on a flex pay to get it home and try it. You've got extended returns through January. I think you're going to see that come right back at you within the first month or two in terms of how much you could save on that heating bill.
Yeah, and in fact, they say that if you can turn it up, you know, a notch or two, or turn it down. Yeah, you turn it up or down, whatever.
Everybody looks at it differently.
You can save an average of 10% on your heating bills. And I have to say, I don't know if you read the Farmer's Almanac, but they're usually on target.
Oh, they always are, and they're predicting
a frigid, cold winter and really, really long.
Just that word frigid.
Frigid, yes, and this is just the start of it. So I know, I want to read the temperatures again because Denver, this is tomorrow morning when you wake up. Denver's going to be 32. Aren't you from North Dakota?
I am.
Okay, so Bismarck, North Dakota,
our state
32
capital.
Degrees in the morning. Albuquerque, New Mexico, 39 in New Mexico. Tennessee in the south is going to be 36 degrees. Philly is 40 degrees tomorrow morning, and Chicago, which you would expect to be a little chilly, 42 degrees in the morning. It's already here and it's only November 9th. They are predicting a really frigid cold. We were lucky last year. I felt like we didn't have to pull out our portable heater very much, but they said we're gonna get it hit. In fact, it said winter is back with a big exclamation point.
Oh no.
Like,
Think about
we're in trouble.
I mean, your home, a bedroom, a bathroom, like you said. I love the idea of like warming up the bathroom before you have to get out of bed in the morning and jump in the shower before work. But also think about, you know, if you like to be in your RV, or if you have a boat, or if you have a cabin, or you know, you can take this and keep this somewhere where a lot of us live in homes that just don't have the proper insulation. Therefore, our heating and our cooling bills are off the charts, astronomically expensive, and there's nothing you can do. You get that bill and you're like, oh, that's the number I guess I have to pay because how am I supposed to fight it?
Right.
This is a way to kind of, you know, cool. We talk about cooling in a zoned kind of way in the summer, but heating in the same way in the winter. Just heat the room and the rooms maybe that you live in.
Yes, exactly. And it's perfect. It's ultra whisper quiet, perfect for your bedroom.
Yeah, these are both running.
Yeah, and if you're laying in bed or if you're in your favorite chair, you've got your remote control so you can adjust your thermostat. You can do everything right on the remote control. You can also make it oscillate. In fact, we turned this one off, but the one over by Callie's oscillating. It's as simple as you'd press the button right there. It takes a second or so, it starts to oscillate. So if you want to heat your room evenly, this is the perfect one. It's not just blowing it in a straight line of fire. It oscillates, so it does heat that room evenly, and it's ceramic technology, so it heats it quickly, quicker than anything else.
So I see it has a BioSilver filter.
Yes, it has a BioSilver filter, so that inhibits the growth of mold or bacteria in it, which is nice. That comes with it. That's on the back. Everything about it's easy. It's lightweight. It's
7
portable.
pounds.
7 pounds. So you can just carry it into the bedroom, take it into the bathroom, take it down to the basement. The basements are always cold in the winter. You just take it with you. It's not a little desk heater. It's not, you know, when a little top right there. This is considered a full room, full size, full power portable heater. It's 1,500 watts of power. That's the maximum capacity. It doesn't get any stronger than that. And we were kind of price shopping earlier. So we saw heaters that are 1,500 watts, same power.
Hundreds.
Hundreds. $300 and $400.
Yeah,
so this is the lowest price they've ever had.
Yeah, and you can do this on a flex pay. Free shipping to your door. Normally, excuse me, this is $99.95. $15 off. First airing of the season. It's something, even if right now you feel like, no, we're fine, you're gonna want it later on down the road because it's gonna be as it always is, a long, cold winter ahead. And even the summer or southern states oftentimes have these really, really low temperatures. And those are the people that get freaked out the most because you're not ready for it.
Right.
And it just kind of comes out of the blue.
Yes, and our house, as I said, it is not energy efficient. Our house is 100 years old. It's not properly insulated. We all have those certain rooms in the house that are either cold in the winter or they're too hot in the summer. Put this in that room. Save money on your electric bill. This even has what they call the antifreeze mode, which is really cool. I want to show you that right here. So under the mode, this is where I was saying it has the high, medium, and low. It also has a fan speed if you just want to circulate the air. But right there, if you can see where it says 45 degrees and there's a little snowflake. Okay, think about your basements or your pipes in the kitchen when you go out of town. This is so cool. You can keep the unit plugged in and it shuts all the way off. So it'll shut off unless that room that you have it in dips below 45 degrees.
And then it kicks in?
And then it'll kick in.
Oh,
so
that's
it can prevent,
awesome.
yes, it can prevent your pipes from freezing. I know that my mom lives in Kansas City. She doesn't like to come down during the holidays because she's too afraid if she leaves Kansas City in the wintertime, if her pipes freeze, she lives by herself, she wouldn't know about it. So with this, we got her one of these. She keeps it plugged in and she opens up her kitchen pipes and she keeps it right there just in case, because we did have an incident when we were growing up where the pipes did freeze and we had our blow dryers out trying to keep everything warm. So this has all those advanced features on it.
You would expect it to be the $300, $400 version.
Exactly, yes, and it's a slim design. In fact, I would love to take you over to our HSN set where you can kind of get an idea of what it would look like in your house.
Quick question before
and
we
the
go
scale
there.
of it, sure.
Because this one's now got cool air coming out. So it actually gives you the ability to go cool or warm.
It has that fan mode, so
which is
it will
great.
Circulate the fan, absolutely.
It's not just about heat, it's about the circulation of the air in the room. And ceramic is another thing. We talk about that a lot when it comes to styling tools and things like that. But ceramic technology is something that is really, really important because it gives you more efficiency and durability. And as you see in the living room behind us, I mean, it looks really attractive, actually.
It does.
I like that it's all black. You kind of lose it, but it looks like a piece of art in a way.
Right, and it oscillates. A lot of them don't oscillate. It also goes all the way up to 90 degrees. If you're that person in your house that's cold all the time, this is perfect. Set it to 90 degrees like I do. You can put it next to your bed or you can put it in your bedroom.
Put it by your feet when you're reading the paper in the morning. Or...
It's a great one to sleep with because it's ultra quiet. But let's show it over here. I don't know if they show it. Come over here with us because I want you to see it in your family room. You can have your TV on with the remote control. You can see how nice it looks. You can have a conversation. You can have the TV on. You don't have to shout over it. It's whisper quiet and it's on high. So I want to show you again the power. I'll wait till it circles back over here so you can see it. This one's on high, just so you know. There's that little oscillating button right down there. So just to give you a reading of the power, again, it's 1,500 watts of power. I don't know if we can see that. It's in the 200s. There we go. It's in the 200s. It's ceramic technology. So there's a lot of different technologies out there. Ceramic is the fastest heating element out there. It's going to heat your room faster than anything else. You turn it on and in 5 minutes, to me, that means it's going to save money on your electric bill. It also has that eco button. It's in green, so it's environmentally friendly. It's going to save you money. Anytime you push that button, what it does, okay, you know how it's cold in our studio, it's about 60 degrees, and I have this set at 90. So what happens is, as it starts heating up, the unit will automatically kick into a lower mode until it automatically reaches that ideal temperature. You don't have to do anything.
That's a great feature.
Saves energy, and it also saves you money, which is huge.
And at the end of the day, who doesn't want to save money, especially on heating and cooling?
Yes. And you know,
it's the one bill I get every month and I'm like, it just makes me mad. It does.
I know. And so think about it. If you're cuddled up, you're watching TV, I'm always cold. I feel like I'm even cold in the wintertime. You can have this right next to you, just like her right there. Put it right next to you. You can be reading your favorite book, or you can be watching TV. You can be on Facebook, and you can have it right next to you, and you can be toasty warm.
Especially your feet, the extremities, sitting in that comfy little place that you love to read your good book or watch the news. Just being comfortable. At the end of the day, we can save the money and enjoy let's face it, DeLonghi is the name of the game. This is the company that specializes in portable air conditioning in the summer and heaters in the winter. They're the ones that brought it to America.
Yeah, another thing, DeLonghi's known for having some of the safest heaters. If it would get too hot, it has an automatic shut-off. If it would accidentally tip over, it has an automatic shut-off. And then, in fact, let me do this. I'll tip it over so you can see. By the way, it's lightweight. You can hear it where it'll click off.
Yep.
You hear that buzz? And then what happens when you put it back up? After a couple seconds, it starts right back up exactly where it was.
Very
It'll
good.
go right, there it is. It kicks right in, it's back on high and it's at 90 degrees. So totally safe to have around the house.
So glad you're getting it. First airing of the season, $15 off with free shipping. It's item 431913. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Always nice
Stay
to be
warm.
cozy and toasty together. And boy, we have a special airing of, wow, pretty historical night in our country.
Absolutely.
And in the world. So we're going to be talking about a way to commemorate that in a minute.